I am here to help. Here are 3 things I find interesting. First, they were born in England, but they also live in Australia. Bee Gees is a very good brother. Maurice and Roy, who are twins, and their older brother Barry. They began singing in front of people when they were 6 years old and Barry 9 years old. Second, I'm sure you have heard the song, How Deep Is Your Love? You're sure? You can't remember? I guess you have to listen to music more often, my friend. Remember, listening to music can help with your memory. Well, there are 400 different versions of this song. That's pretty amazing. Imagine you invented a new school bag and it becomes so popular that people started to make it in 400 different styles. That would be cool and you would make lots of money. Well, that's what happened to Bee Gees with their song, How Deep Is Your Love? Third, they won over 25 awards. I can just imagine if I would have 25 trophies for winning speech contest. That's a lot of trophies. Where would I put them all? So, what type of music are balloons scared of? Did you guess? Pop music. Now, we have a few minutes. Let's chat. What kind of music do you like? Thank you.
Thank you, Sandy. Do you know about black pepper? That's welcome number 11, 赵若愚 Doris. Doris is going to tell us about the lovely story, Black Pepper.
Hello everybody, my name is Doris and today I will be talking about black pepper. Is the pepper plant a bush or a tree? This is a trick question. It is neither. It's a woody climber. It is not a vine, but it is close to it. It needs support. It can reach 30 feet or more. The pepper plant is this long. It bears berries for about 40 years. As a trade item, pepper has always been important. Caravans were used to get it, and these caravans brought pepper from India to Europe. Pepper was so prized that it was used as money. The pepper plant bears a small berry. It is about the size of a pea. When ripe, it turns red. The pepper berry must be hand-picked and then dried in the sun. It turns black when it is dry. Pepper plants need a long rainy season, and the temperature needs to be high. The plants need shade, but not too much. They also need sun. We import about 30,000 tons each year. Pepper was people's first means of refrigeration. A long time ago, pepper was used to preserve sausages. Meat packers use 25% of the pepper we import. It preserves the meat. Pepper meals are not common items in the home. Restaurants used to use them too, but not anymore because customers were collecting pepper meals. Now, a waiter comes around with a long pepper meal and sprinkles the pepper if wanted. Pepper has also been used as a medicine. Some have said pepper will cure aches and pains. American and Indian use it today to cure toothache. French and Dutch housewives use it to cure moths and to repel insects. You can try this at home too. Thanks for listening and goodbye.
Thank you, Doris. Black Pepper. Let's welcome number 12, Liao Xuanyun Sharon, A Beautiful Dream.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Sharon. It's my pleasure to be here. Today, I'm going to talk about a beautiful dream. This Sunday, I was out walking my dog at the park because I didn't want to do my homework. I was enjoying myself when I saw my Aunt Mary sitting by herself on a bench. Usually, my auntie likes to drink tea and talk to her friend. But today, she was all alone and crying. I thought that was very strange, so I went over and sat down next to her. Why are you crying, Aunt? I asked her. Mary said, I'm crying because of a dream I had last night. I thought that it might be a scary dream, or maybe someone died in the tree. So I asked her about it. Auntie stopped crying and told me all about her dream. I dreamed that I was a beautiful movie star. Walking off the airport, there were thousands of people that loved me and my acting. They were screaming and telling me how great I was. I said, that made you cry? It sounds great to me. I wish I was a movie star. There's more, she said. She continued. I was so famous that I didn't have to go through the customs. All the people from the airport came out to carry my bag because they wanted to meet me. Even the president was my friend and come to my hotel for my autograph and be friends with him on Facebook. I said, that's just I want to live when I grow up. Do you know the secret that to really live like that? Aunt Mary said, but you don't understand how difficult that was for me. And then she started to cry again. I interrupted and said, I don't see why you are crying. I wish I could have dreamed like that. Aunt Mary looked at me, shook her head, and replied, that's exactly the problem. I'm crying because I woke up. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Janet. It's really cool to wake up from such a fantastic dream. Well, this is so-called life. Now let's welcome number 13, Chen Qianyu, Claire, Doraemon.
Hello, everyone. My name is Claire. Have you ever thought about traveling to the future and back in the past? Yes, I do. And I know someone who has the power to make my dreams come true. It is Doraemon. Doraemon is an intelligent and friendly robot he can. He comes from the future and he can fly. He has a pocket like a kangaroo. In the pocket, there are many great machines with many cool functions. One of Doraemon's machines is called Time Machine. First, I will travel back to the dinosaur world with a camera to take lots of pictures of dinosaurs with me and show my friends after returning. By using this time machine, I can also go back to the past and see what my father's and my mother's lives were like in their childhood at my age. I would like to see if they did as much homework as I do. Doraemon's time machine does not only function to bring me to the past, but it can also bring me to the future. Therefore, I would like to visit the future world to know the things like if we can fly, live 200 years, and when we get connected to aliens, it would be fun if I can try out the new inventions and games of the future. Besides the time machine, Doraemon also has a machine called Anywhere You Want to Go door. As it is cut so, this door could take me anywhere I want to go. By using this door, I could go around the world at a super fast time speed. I want to see the mall But you never know when Doraemon appears in my life. Maybe later after the speech, or any minute in the future. I'll keep waiting, but before that day comes, I'll assure you that I will try to work hard and do my best each day. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.
Well, thank you, Claire. I hope I can have a nice friend like Doraemon. Let's welcome number 14, 罗世君 Eagle, Being Afraid.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Eagle. Today, I would like to talk about being afraid. Have you ever been afraid? Everyone gets scared sometimes. Maybe thunder and lightning make your heart go faster. Boom, 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 boom. Or your mouth goes dry when your teacher says there'll be a test. Or your hands go wet when it's your turn to say something in front of a class. We all have fear from time to time. That's true, no matter how big we are or brave we can be. Fear can even be good for you sometimes, and even help you stay healthy. Fear of getting too close to a campfire can save you from that burn. And fear of getting a bad grade on a test can make you study more. Some people even enjoy being a little scared. That's why they like to watch scary movies or go on a roller coaster ride. Some sports like bungee jumping or paragliding were made to make you feel scared and more excited. Some people may have a phobia, which is a very strong fear of something, such as being up high, getting dirty, or spiders. So, what should you do about your fears? Sometimes the worst thing about feeling scared is that you don't know what to do. Talking to an adult or a friend can help, especially if that person understands you well. If you tell a classmate that you are scared of an exam, maybe you'll feel that you are not alone. You'll feel better, and maybe you two can study for an exam together. And if you are scared of water and swimming is a bad dream to you, you can tell your parents. Who knows? Maybe they will take you to a swimming pool, teach you to swim, and your fear will be gone before you know it. But of course, if you do come face to face with a hungry tiger or an angry monster, there's just one thing you should do. Run!
Thank you, Eagle. I'm happy that tried hard to be brave. Let's welcome number 15, 廖成义 Yan Liao, Superstitions.
Oh no! Are you superstitious? Do you believe in luck? Did you know that if someone's leg goes over your head, you have to jump 3 times and fit in the toilet? If you believe in superstitions, it's good for you. No bad luck. Today, I'm going to tell you about the superstitious people and superstitious things. Lots of people don't in rubbish. Only a few people do. From what I learned on TV and books, some things can make you start thinking and doing superstitious things. Well, I think those tricky fortune tellers only know about your life because they look at you. You'll be surprised. Those people are so weird. One of my friends believes that some animals can bring good or bad luck to people. I don't understand why he believes in this rubbish. He told me that if a black cat walks across your path, you will have bad luck. But I have a black cat at home, and she walks in front of me all the time. I haven't had a bad luck because of her. In North America, there's an old saying, break a mirror and you'll have 7 years of bad luck. My dad works in a mirror factory, and he breaks mirrors all the time. Nothing bad ever happens to him. Good and bad events happen by chance to everyone. A lot of superstitions depends on wishful thinking. The beginning of superstitions came from our ancestors. They began to use the simple things like the grateful saying, knock on wood give you nice clean good luck. Dreams and magic. This fantastic stuff usually depends on superstition. Remember, all these superstitions are probably not true, but a few people go crazy and think it made of them. It's your choice to believe in superstitions. Our ancestors were sure smart to think of these. Sometimes, if you believe something is unlucky, it will be unlucky. I always believe in what I see and know. Thank you for listening and have a nice day. Oh no, I will have bad luck.
Thank you, Ian. 各位亲爱的爸爸妈妈、主持人，我在这里要跟我们的评审加油打气。Dear judges, sorry I know it's a sleepy afternoon. Please follow me. Can you raise your right hand?
Higher,
And higher.
slow down.
Grab your coffee and take a drink. Thank you. 我们亲爱的爸爸妈妈，我们的评审在座几位有很辛苦的，从早上在幼稚园的比赛，他们就坐在这里评分。那我们给他一个热烈的掌声，给他加油。We are watching you, don't fall asleep. You ready? Okay. Let's welcome number 16, 刘宇伦 QB, birthday wish.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is QB. Today I'm going to talk about birthday wish. Birthday wish. My 7th birthday is coming up, and on my birthday, I will make a wish. I like to make a special wish this year because I like a special gift. I like to wish for a new brother. Mom and Dad buy me a lot of toys, but I get bored. I get bored with the toys because the toys do not talk back. I need to have a toys that will talk and move. That is why I need a new brother. I can do so many things to the toy like a new brother. We can play hide and seek. We can play hide and seek. And we can build a tree house together. I can bury him on the beach. And we can play hop and rubber. And we can sit close to each other so Mom and Dad don't understand. He can help me to eat all the food that I hate. A new brother will be way better than any of the toys I already have. Please, please, please. Let me have a new brother for my 7th birthday this year. I promise to do my homework every day. Thank you for your attention. Wish you all have a good day.
Your birthday coming soon. Make a birthday wish. Thank you, QB. Let's welcome number 17, Zhang Jiexi Jessie, the most precious thing in my room.
Hello everyone, I'm Jessie. Today I am going talk about something precious which I've been thinking is for a long time. You might be wondering what it is. Diamonds, a pearl necklace, or a golden ring. No, no, no. It's a way more valuable than that. There's one thing in my room that I will keep until I die. It reminds me of one terrible day a few years ago. Let me explain. My parents always play the lottery, but they are very busy with work, so they don't have time to buy the lottery tickets. They use the same numbers, and I have to buy the ticket for them every week. But this time, they got a fortune teller to tell them a lucky store to buy the ticket from. He said they would definitely win if they did. One day last year, I got home from school and I was very tired. I took my usual nap and I went out to buy the ticket on my bicycle. I had never been to a store before, or even to that part of the city. But I had my iPhone. I just had Google to tell me how to go there. I was almost at the last turn when my phone started beeping. My battery was almost dead. When I put it out, it made one more beep and it died. I didn't know how to get to the store. I tried to ask someone for directions, but I realized that I didn't even remember the name of the store. There was nothing I could do but burst out crying on the street. I slowly put out home, and just as I came in, the lottery numbers were announced. Guess which numbers were chosen? That's right, our numbers. My parents began celebrating, but I had to tell them the awful truth that I didn't buy the lottery ticket because I got lost. We didn't win the lottery and we aren't rich. My parents were so angry. They didn't speak to me for a week. Finally, after a week, my dad came home and gave me a present. He gave me a book of maps. I will never forget that day I got lost. And I will always use the map to get me where I need to be whenever I have something important to do. And I will always remember to charge my phone too. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Jessie. I certainly need to borrow your map next time. Let's welcome number 18, Lai Yizhen Imogen, going camping.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Imogen. Today, I would like to talk about going camping. Have you ever been camping? I have. During the last winter vacation, my mother sent me to a winter camp. It was my first time to stay outside without my parents at night. I felt a little scared, but excited to have this kind of new experience, especially when thinking about staying with children the same age as I. The campsite was really cool. It was surrounded by a lot of big living trees. We pitched our tents near a huge rock. There was also a big lake. The water in the lake was so clean that we could see fish swimming very clearly. We used branches and twigs on the ground for our campfire. It was not easy, but our camp teacher told us how to make it very gently. I was so proud that we could do it by ourselves. Meanwhile, we seemed to get to know each other better and better after making time together. On the first day, we went for a long walk and collected some plants. On the way, our camp teacher told us how to identify different kinds of plants and poisonous mushrooms. Wow, the more colorful the mushrooms are, the more poisonous they will be. So hard work. I really learned a lesson. When we were tired, we just sat on a rock and drank as much water as we could. I could feel the breeze blow softly through all my body. I feel so comfortable. I also feel peaceful sitting in nature. After coming back, we started to cook. While we grew food over the campfire, teachers made fresh cooked and food salad for us. We were extremely hungry Everybody couldn't wait to enjoy the delicious dinner. Sitting around the campfire and having dinner was also another special experience. Even though the next video were running, we still had fun. We had arts and crafts. I make a pen hold of my mother. We also went a beautiful pond for fishing. I had a great time there. I love camping and spending the night under the stars. I wish I could go there again. Thank you for attention and have a nice day.
Thank you, Imogen. That's an interesting story. Let's welcome number 19, Liu Yian Lola, Chocolate.
Hello, everybody. My name is Lola. Do you like chocolate? Most people do. Some like eating bars. Others just like a big squares of it. A box of it can be a great gift. Buy one for a friend. Give it as a surprise. See how happy that person gets. Where does chocolate come from? It is made from cacao seeds. The cacao is a small tree. It grows in the tropics. Skins are removed from the seeds. The seeds are roasted. Then they are ground up. The taste at first is bitter, so sweeteners are added. Say, you just got a box of chocolate. Which piece do you pick first? A study says what you choose tells something about a person. Will you choose a round piece? You are the person who likes to party. Did you select an oval shape? You are a person who strives. You like to make things. You push your limits. Picking a square shape shows something else. This person is honest and truthful. You can depend on him or her. What kind of chocolate do you pick? Maybe you like milk chocolate. This shows you a warm feeling about a pet. Dark chocolate means something else. A person who chooses it looks too worried about the future. What about white chocolate? Will you pick it? If so, you may find it hard to make up your mind. Some people like chocolate with nuts. These are people who like to help others. Do you believe these ideas? Can candy tell all these things? It doesn't really matter. There is one sure thing about eaters of chocolate. They eat it because they like it, just like me. Thanks for listening and goodbye.
Thanks, Lola. Do you like chocolate? Let's welcome number 20, Zhen Xuedian, Daniel. What did I do this time?
Hello everyone, my name is Daniel. How are you? Today I'm not happy because I made my teacher angry again. She is angry! She is angry! She is angry again! I don't know why she is always angry with me. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I'm sure this time it's not my fault. Why didn't she listen to me? I'm the cutest, the smartest, and the most hardworking in my class. Everyone loves me except her. Why didn't she like me? I'm sure this time it's not my fault. I was supposed to hand in the book report, but I didn't. She asked me why, so I told her what happened. While I was writing my report, the wind blew out the window. I watched it get smaller and smaller until it finally landed in a tree down the street. I went outside and rolled my bike toward the tree, then started to climb up the tree, higher and higher. I was so scared that I was sweating, but
I hope you're ready for 10 more. Let's welcome number 41. Number 42, Huang Qian, Ian, Gangnam Style.
let me see you jumping! But Gangnam Style, oh, 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 oh. have a new stuff. Hey man, do you know who I am?